Hi, I'm Johnny. This is Comics Altruism, and this is a dual contest entry to AlexBigBlue's 250 subscriber contest and SpiderComics7's 600 plus subscriber contest. And they're both very similar, which is why I chose to combine them. Also, I just got called in for overtime, so I got to make this quick. The contests end on Sunday, so tomorrow, I think, by the time I publish this. Alright, so SpiderComics7 wants to know who our favorite Marvel villain, hero, and anti-hero are. DC, villain, hero, anti-hero. And AlexBigBlue wants to know our favorite teams from Marvel, DC, and Indie. So, here we go. Favorite villain. We got Carnage. I just got this recently. It was like 50 cents in a big lot that I bought. So, awesome find. I will probably never get a copy of the actual book here, but clearly Carnage is probably my favorite Marvel villain, although I'm mostly just picking ones that I haven't ranted about before. And if you haven't seen my video on the Joker, some of that stuff applies to Carnage. I'm obviously not going to take the time to talk too much about everything here. Carol Danvers, Marvel favorite hero. And I have reasons for that too that I've probably said in another video. In fact, I know I have. So I don't want to be a broken record here. There's first appearance of Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel, second print. And the second appearance. ×2 apparently. Huh. Alright. Yeah, so my favorite Marvel anti-hero is the Flerken. As you can see his shadow there. This is the first appearance here. And here's a bunch of Flerkens all around. And now I'm probably going to put up a picture of my own personal Flerken. Adorable. Anyway, so favorite Marvel team. This one's for AlexBigBlue. Alpha Flight. And I got to do that just to be a stereotypical Canadian. Honorable mention has to go to A-Force, though. And this specifically because Marguerite Bennett wrote it. And she's awesome at everything she does. I'm just going to show off the rest of those. Alright, so favorite DC villain is Two-Face. And the reason I chose this instead of a bunch of covers to show off is because this is like a super cool book. And I got it for, I think, $10 at a bookstore. And it's just like a compilation of a bunch of different Two-Face books. So Two-Face, just because, you know, duality is like one of my big things. And favorite hero is Batgirl. She's actually not my favorite hero, but I think I've gone on long enough about my favorite DC heroes. I just like her because she's mega nerd, especially as Oracle. Anybody who hasn't read Killing Joke and everything after that, do so. But yeah, she's a mega nerd, and that's what I like about Batgirl. I'm just showing off some eye candy here. Favorite anti-hero, again showing off a bunch of eye candy, has to be Catwoman. And that kind of goes back to the Flerken. I was actually going to pick Black Panther as my favorite Marvel hero just to keep the whole feline thing going. These are some of the best covers ever. Like, I actually feel that and this are some of the best covers of all time, especially this one. Alright, favorite DC team. And again, this isn't entirely how I feel, but this takes me way back. The last video, or the second last video I released, I mentioned that I used to pick these up at the flea market in my hometown, so now I'm finally showing these off. Legion of Superheroes, just because I've got like a certain nostalgic sort of attachment to these books. And I'm just showing you a small cross-section of all the books I've got. Now, my favorite indie team, I didn't even think of this until I was looking at a list online. Paper Girls, definitely. Just because this whole title, up until issue 10 I read to, I've actually got all of them, but I've only read to issue 10. But just, it's a fantastic read. And just the Brian K. Vaughan's ability to sort of meet all of the stereotypical sort of benchmarks of what it was to be an 80s kid. It's basically perfect. And the first 5 covers are just the 4 girls. Alright, so SpiderComics7, congrats on 600 whatever it is now. You're way past that. And AlexBigBlue, congrats on 250. And keep it up. Alright everyone, have a good day. Bye.
And as a last minute add-on, I totally forgot that AlexBigBlue wanted us to shout out 5 channels. He specified that it didn't really have to be comic book channels, but I've chosen 5 comic haul video type channels, and they're all, that way I don't have to describe each one individually, so I can get this out as quick as possible. So first one, A1 Collecting. Second one, Apex Comics. Third one, AR Comics. Fourth one, Bearded Comic Bro. Fifth one, Bullseye's Comic Books. And lastly, I have to show her out again, but my coworker Anne Jolie. I will leave the link to everybody below. Sub everyone up and take a look. Alright, thanks again. Bye.